In the headlines, Commissioner of Customs reacts to Special Prosecutor's report on corruption against Council of State member. Inflation hits 31.7% in July. Fitch downgrades Ghana from B- to CCC in new ratings. Ghana card to save SSNIT $126 million. That is according to the Director General of SSNIT. And Ghana Water to engage national security to treat illegal water connections as a national security threat issue. Welcome to the news in brief on Graphic Online. The Commissioner of Customs, Colonel Kwadwo Damoah, retired, has reacted to the Special Prosecutor's report that accused some customs officials of corruption in the case of LaBianca Company. The Special Prosecutor recovered an amount of about 1.1 million from LaBianca owned by a member of the Council of State, Eunice Jacqueline Bua Asamoah-Hene. The Special Prosecutor contended that Ms. Asamoah-Hene used her position as a member of the Council of State and member of the Board of Directors of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority to get a favorable decision from the Customs Division of GRA. Speaking at the Customs Division's management retreat in Kumasi today, the Commissioner of Customs, Colonel Kwadwo Damoah, insists the report of the Special Prosecutor was released with malicious intent.
The Office of the Special Prosecutor trying to indict the Deputy Commissioner of Operations and myself. And if anybody who has read that report very well will know the basis of that. And luckily for me, God is always on my side. Before that report came, that person had made a statement to some people who had come to them. He was going to publish something that will discredit me, and he will do that. And I even sent people to go and tell him that he's a small boy. I'm older than him. I have lived a meaningful life. If he attempts to destroy me, it won't be easy for him. People have tried it. I have survived. And this one too, I'll survive.
Colonel Damoah believes it was meant to discredit the customs officers, adding that the OSP is trying to indict the deputy and myself.
Office of the Special Prosecutor trying to indict the Deputy Commissioner of Operations and myself. And if anybody who has read that report very well will know the basis of that. And luckily for me, God is always on my side. Before that report came, that person had made a statement to some people who had come to them. He was going to publish something that will discredit me, and he will do that. And I even sent people to go and tell him that he's a small boy. I'm older than him. I have lived a meaningful life. If he attempts to destroy me, it won't be easy for him. People have tried it. I have survived. And this one too, I'll survive.
The Ghana Statistical Service says consumer inflation accelerated to 31.7% in July from 29.8% in June. This rate exceeds the Bank of Ghana's target. The inflation rate is the highest since December 2003, although the pace at which it increased slowed for the second month in a row. The rate was among others driven by transport, housing, water, electricity, gas and other fuels, sports and culture, social protection, food and non-alcoholic beverages. Food inflation increased to 32.3% in July from 30.7% in June, while non-food inflation also rose to 31.3% in July from 29.1% the previous month.
Consumer price index and rate of inflation for the month of July 2022 is as follows. Consumer price index for July 2022 stood at 173.0 relative to 131.3 in July 2021. That is comparing these two indices, that is 173.0 for July 2022 and 131.3 for July 2021. The year-on-year inflation for the month of July 2021 stood at 31.7%. This indicates that over the period July 2021 and July 2022, prices of goods and services have gone up by 31.7%. This indicates a 1.9 percentage point difference between the rate that was recorded in June 2022, which stood at 29.8, relative to the 31.7 that has been recorded for the month of July 2022.
In a related development, Ratings agency Fitch also today released its latest rankings, which has downgraded Ghana's long-term foreign currency issuer default rating to CCC from B-, citing a decline in public finances. In a statement, Fitch said the downgrade reflects the decline which has contributed to a prolonged lack of access to Eurobond markets, leading to a significant decline in external liquidity and pushing Ghana deeper into junk territory. To some news on the Ghana card, the Director General of SSNIT, Dr. Jono says the Ghana card will save SSNIT several millions of dollars in the long term if it is properly synced to capture the buy data of all working Ghanaians and their survivors. He said only 2 million of the estimated 10 million working Ghanaians in both the formal and informal sectors are active SSNIT contributors and have been issued with biometric identity cards, while efforts are being made to get other 8 million on board. Speaking with journalists on the sidelines of the 2022 TUC SSNIT Regional Engagement Program in Kumasi, Dr. Ofori-Tenkrine emphasized the importance of the Ghana card, which has effectively replaced SSNIT's card.
If one were to say there are 10 million workers in Ghana, out of which maybe 2 million people have been issued SSNIT cards. So if we were to go ahead and register our Ghanaians workers, then we're talking about another 8 million people that need to be registered, right? And in 2017, we were paying, the cost of card alone was about $7.1 per card, $7.10. So let's call it $7. So if we were to register these people who do not have SSNIT cards, people in the informal sector and so on, then you're talking about roughly $7 times about another 8 million. That's $56 million. Let's assume that even all SSNIT workers, the 10 million or so of them, people that are on SSNIT, has one dependent. So that means we will need to identify maybe another 10 million dependents. At $7 per card, that's about $70 million. So when you add these two, you are about $126 million.
Before we go, the Managing Director of the Ghana Water Company Limited, Dr. Clifford Abdallah Ibrahima, says the company will be engaging the national security to treat illegal connections as a national security threat. This, he says, was due to the fact that illegal connections expose pipelines to contaminations.
Management is thinking through our board of directors that national security to even consider illegal connection as a national security threat, because all of us use water, and the adhesives we use to connect the pipes must be certified by Food and Drugs as something that is friendly to the human. But if you do that illegally, how can we tell the kind of adhesive that you use? So illegal connection must be considered as a national security threat, so that people will do away with it and people will also report to us, so that we will get people stop such activity. It is important to note that the payment through the electronic system is without e-levy, and so people should feel free to do that because there are no additional costs onto it.
Graphic Online's News in Brief is brought to you by Graphic News Plus.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Visit us on graphic.com.gh for further information. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Thank you for watching. For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH. I'm Ama Amankwa Befi.
Subscribe now.